Last week I shared how I accidentally deep-throated a lobster roll in front of Stephen King, and to continue on, here are some more stories that have actually happened to me that do not sound real. Approximately 100 tourists who were in a large group visiting Helsingborg Castle in Denmark have a picture of me walking around with my skirt tucked into my pantyhose where I wasn't wearing any underpants underneath that. And the only reason why I know so many people have a picture is because one of the people told me and then showed me theirs. Out of pure American habit, I slapped my ID down onto the bar in Berlin to order myself a beer. The guy picked it up and said, "Ooh, Texas, Houston, ich habe ein Problem." And then for the rest of the night, people sang Rocket Man to me and bought me drinks. Looking back on it, they were probably making fun of me, but from what I can remember, I had a great time. In some particularly special Texas dive bars, they have something called a mechanical bull. One time, while having drinks at a dive bar, I watched a woman walk through the door and announce to the room that she was single. She then got on the mechanical bull and slayed that thing. She walked out with a lot of phone numbers and no men, just numbers, and I am still thinking about her. The funniest thing I have ever seen in my entire life is a hermit crab who took up residence in half of a plastic dinosaur so that his little head was a hermit crab and his tail was a T-Rex tail. I flashed an entire auditorium. Man, this one's hard. When I was in middle school, I was nervous during a band concert and I was wearing a dress, so I kept flapping my knees back and forth for no reason, and apparently you could see straight up my skirt, but nobody could approach to let me know because the concert was happening. Continuing on with school-based trauma, I just remembered once I was carried out to the marching band field in the side of a sousaphone case. I was photographing an engagement session in Herman Park in Houston, Texas, and I got in between a goose and his mate, but I didn't know that. I didn't find out until the goose decided to run up behind me and bite me on my butt cheek. It would not let go. I had to slap his little face. I had to slap his little face. So when embarrassing stuff happens to you, just think about it this way. If you're lucky, you just get to tell a really good story later down the line.